My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike to Mike?
Lux Vision, or no vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike to Mike?
Lux Vision, or no vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike to Mike?
Lux Vision, or no vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now Mike to Mike?
Lux Vision, or no vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.
Yeah. Damn. This is gonna hurt this time. Let's see if y'all niggas can survive the second round.
Yes, sir.
It's over.
Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on in the building. It's Lux Vision and No Vision. Big Vision. Big boxing at the dark. Welcome to the stream. Make sure y'all run them likes up. It's free 99. You know what I'm talking about?
They say I have no conscience. I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal. Yeah.
Nah,
Nigga,
stop.
don't talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I start bumping packs here. Beefing with the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, little 380, I stopped all that shit.
Bring it back.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
God.
This is gonna hurt.
Yes, sir. Turn me up one time.
Let's see if y'all niggas can survive the
2015.
second
We're
round.
gonna try this again, y'all.
It's over. It's over. What? It's like a murder in clearance cell. That's about me. They'll tell you I'm an animal. Animal. Touch one of mine, I'll react like an animal. Animal. They say I have no conscience. I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal.
Shady
Nigga, don't
Bill.
talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I stopped bumping packs here. Beefing with the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, little 380, I stopped all that shit. Back on that bullshit, you know I've been on. Riding with the same 9 Trey used to kill one. Get serious, niggas don't use playing. Get you laughing in the crib after Trey shot Wayne. Southside ain't Southside without the team. Niggas starving, I feed them, they'll ride for me.
Nah,
Niggas
stop.
fast come. Nigga shit get funky. Herb up Prince so much he finna be his bunkie. In a park full of kids, I pop off the Mac and see the flare from the nozzle and scatter like rats. I know the police is listening. This is for the D's. Me and Star was cool, and I ain't hit cheese. Sounded Dillon made a mill before Bass got shot. Made 20 more for Tata got knocked. Man, this rap shit is me, B. I got this lock. Treated just like the block, work out non-stop. I dazzle with the footwork, maneuver with the heat. Think, boy, I'll get your brains left in the street. Kids in South the tax, but I get your signs back for you, homie. Relax.
Get back.
I send my little shooters right at them with gats. Hit them so hard they gon' send that back. You know, I know who ran up in your crib. The first thing they do is holla at the kid and say 50 fuck with us, man. We put in work. You need niggas like us to do that dirt.
Yes, sir.
Touch one of mine, I react like an animal. They say I have no conscience. I feel if I have to, yo. They
Yes,
say
sir.
I'm an
Turn me
animal.
up one time, but you know we gotta let it marinate a little bit. Make sure y'all go here to share this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Big boxing at the dark. We back. Let's get it.
Tasha, and the rest of
Yeah. Some of that. Hitman was popping.
I be here slam, look at him with the brim, sitting on big brims, rocking exotic gym, approaching with caution, grinding and bossing, stunting and flossing, everything costing a whole lot for she.
Yes, sir.
What you
We
gonna
back in the
do?
mix. Big
'Cause
boxing
I'm a
at the
problem,
dark. Y'all know what it is.
sobbing,
Big Vision.
don't
Shouts
see
out to all the
nothing.
visionaries in the
Look
chat
to your
right now.
face. Both
Hopefully y'all got y'all L's ready because we in for a long ride tonight.
You a punk, you a scrub, no love getting shown. You should've left well enough alone. Before you find yourself dead and gone. Don't try my homes, it can go there, cause I don't care. This beef, believe me, I don't fight fair. Stump the truth out of lie, punch a hole in the square. Talking all that mess, but are you aware? I ain't scurvy cause I'm right here. We can handle it, yeah. You want a war, we can accommodate ya. How you step on the news or in the daily paper. Family crime, send your homie, your maker. That's how your folk deal with hate. Shout out, I think he wanna fight.
Yes, sir. And I think it's time to fight. Let's get to it. Big Boxing at the Dark brought you in part by yours truly, Lux Vision and No Vision, the curator, the moderator, the ass kicker. Shouts out to everybody in the building right now. Big Boxing at the Dark. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to tune in to me. You know what I'm talking about? Lamont Davis is going on. Tank, what's going on with it? I see you stirring up shit. I see you stirring up shit in the groups. What's going on with it, Tank? What's popping? Shouts out to everybody here right now. You know what I mean? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to everybody. We over the middle of the week. We almost to the weekend, y'all. Let's get to it. Big Boxing at the Dark. Let's start off where we left off at yesterday, because that was a clear dub yesterday. But shouts out to my opponent, man. That was a damn good fight. I look like I ain't miss a beat yesterday out there and shit, though. We had a storm last night. It blew out all of the fucking power. That's why the stream abruptly ended. But let's get into it. Enough small talk. Let's hop in the ring. We gonna do this for the majority of the day. We gonna play Fight Night. Then later on, we gonna hop over to Undisputed, and we gonna get it popping over there. But like I say, once again, shouts out to everybody that's here. Let's get to it. We start middleweight to heavyweight. Let me light my L up, too. Let's go, Mario.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a double. We'll get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. The Sandman's getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Double jab, double jab. Keep it going. Goes upstairs with a right hand, left hook combination. see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Blood's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Well placed, straight right hand. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hunt.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
We come to the end of the round.
He did good. He did good that round.
Time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red.
We ain't gonna crank it up on him
What
to the
he did
5th round,
early.
yo.
Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Doubling up that jab, it serves him well to the body. Blood's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. And now another left. Well-placed counter punch by Blood. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, to wear you down, I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this, you know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Sandman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Let's finish this thing. Let's finish it. Let's keep going. Keep going. You are doing great, but let's keep working hard out there.
We already know. We're
Don't
going to break
say
him down.
nothing. Let it all go.
And round number 3 is underway. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The Sandman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Well off the mark by Blood. How about that left hand?
Come on. Keep it tight inside. Keep it tight. Good, good.
The Sandman's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Scores with the combo to the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Blood. A headshot block. Blood's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. A good block. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Blocks away that headshot. The Sandman's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
We got it. I need you to double up the jab.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this is pretty much what we expected. We thought it would be a good, fair, competitive, balanced fight, and it's even so far.
No, not much to separate the two fighters. Right now, both of them working on the outside using the jab. I think it's going to come down to, does one guy decide to have a more educated jab? Maybe hook off it, do something a little bit more with that jab.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Jabbing a straight by Blood. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 ass spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. And now he scores well with the straight right. The Sandman showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Blood's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. 4th round now with his last 10 seconds.
Keep putting your head down. You said you can't find a single fight worth fighting.
Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help. Whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Blood's got a way of getting away from that hug.
Come on now.
A crushing 2-punch combo by Blood. Up top with the right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear.
Okay, so that's what you want to do? You want to play like that? I can play like that with you too, man. You gonna sidestep? You gonna sidestep, bitch? Come on.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Blood.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Nice strike after catching one by Blood. There's the combo downstairs.
Shake it off.
Blood's tagged by a hook. Now he missed that right. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Blood.
Stole that back. Let's go.
The Sandman still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close competitive fight that you're trailing on the scorecard. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now, you got to be the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Blood's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Good job.
Blood's punch is far off the target. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Brings the hook that time. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
This dude is losing and running.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Blood. He's tight. He's tight. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Blood. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Good job, baby.
Dummy, all that stepping.
Gotta be careful not to fall prey to what so many fighters do.
But your punches have
Close
to be more
fight,
continuous.
you may be up, but you may not stay that way. He's getting some sound advice from his cornerman. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blood's trainer's telling him, hey,
Blue, what's going on with it, big dog?
Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
The Sandman's not just floating up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Keep your back off the rope, baby. Keep your back off the rope. Hook, Jed. Hook. He wide open for the hook.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy and 2-punch combination landing. Good block by Blood. Blood's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Blood. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Nice 1-2 by Blood.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
And round 7 comes to an end.
You landed one shot, but I need to see 3-4 punches now, right? This fight is too fucking close for you to be lazy with our punches.
This fight should even be
Let's
close.
look at Teddy's scorecard here as we've completed 7 rounds. The Sandman's in a tough battle tonight. This is an even fight according to Teddy. And I think a lot of folks are saying, hey, give credit to the opponent.
Well, give credit to him. He didn't read the press clippings where he wasn't supposed to have a chance. He came in here saying, no, I got a chance. I'm winning this fight.
Perry brings the jab right hand. leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Nicely timed 1-2. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Blood. Nice work with the overhand right. Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Ian trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minutes ago in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Blood's combination punching is working well here. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Round comes to an end. Blood's Cutman's going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
The Sandman, he did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up.
Put them together, one steps up, the other one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Good block there by Blood. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
The Sandman's been doing a very good job landing that uppercut against his opponent. Teddy, if you're his opponent, you know that uppercut's coming. What should you be doing?
Well, exactly. You should move your head a little bit. Slip a little bit. Let that uppercut miss you. And then there's going to be an opening to counter right away. Fill that hole, probably with a hook.
Scoring well with that combination by Blood. Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. He scored well after being
Trying his little heart out.
I like how he doubles up that jab by Blood. Stay away from those. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach him?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. But you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Oh, they letting him bust some shit. Now, let me get him on the body here. This dude is trash.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Blood. Blood's right hand scoring well. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Or maybe it's a sign that this son of a gun is just very predictable. He can't change. and maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep catching with the same thing until he takes it away from me.
That's a good point. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long, but now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
A bombing right hand by Blood. Big shot. This is going to take some good from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's a body. Raccoons eat that trash the fuck up. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You've been running the whole fight and losing.
Then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Oh, that was a good fight. Good back and forth action throughout. Too close to call. Let's
Got that boy Break bleeding out of every crevice in his face. Fuck out of here. He's a fucking body. What's going on with his Sosa?
Seemed like he was
dazzling performance
throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard shows that, and the judges agree. Unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
That's all he was doing. He was losing every round and actually running. And I had to go get him. Pause. What's going on with everybody? Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now.
And we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Tiger's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
That boy got served all type of combos. The McChickens, all types of shit.
The Sandman's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be. First round underway.
We got another run, another track star. This dude is an idiot.
Gets rid of that body shot. There's the old 1-2. Tiger's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Comes right back with a shot of his own. The Sandman's left, working well that time. Get at him. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. nice defensive guard there. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. The Sandman scoring, and yet another good shot comes in. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back,
Yeah, he trash as hell.
having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine
Dumpster
you just
juice.
walked into a room and somebody
I don't
hit
know,
you
what
from
do you do?
behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Tigers is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wing. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Tigers rock. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Got him!
Damn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Take your
And
time.
somehow, some way, he's gonna
Take your
continue
time.
on here.
Take that.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this
What is that,
opponent
guy?
like the Black Plague.
Tiger's got a cut near his eye, and that never works out well for a fighter like him. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Tiger. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Count down the final moments of this round. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
It's easy. It's right there.
I don't know that there's any hope here to start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning, and it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Left hand came after the jab. The Sandman's defense is paying off now. Tiger's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. A little volume punching to the body there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, a big shot coming from absolutely out of nowhere. And now on top of the world. He just
Oh my goodness.
damn, son. Where'd you find this?
7, 8, 9.
Come on, Craig.
Down he goes.
Man.
But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet
Now he's
sign.
gonna
It's
start
not just
body
some raw
spamming, watch.
savagery swinging out.
You gonna either throw that or a body spam.
What he does
Watch.
is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Gets rid of that effort. Just 10 seconds to
Oh, that's
go
what
in
you're
this
doing.
round. Not able to land the headshot. Good looking counter punch. Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
Zones in on that overhand right. He just missed that shot up top. The Sandman's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Tiger. Halfway through round number 4. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Missed the body shot.
Oh, if that hook would call him, bro.
Tiger's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Best combination in the game. Jab with the straight. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Wow! Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones
I think
that
he out of here, y'all. He's gone. Oh, he back up.
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on stopping this fight.
Well, if he's a real ref, if he's doing his job, he definitely has to.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And round 4 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
All right, relax, relax. You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times today.
What is he doing?
Great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
The Sandman's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Nice work with the left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Jump on it right now.
Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Halfway into round number 5 here. Good step back counter punch there. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Tiger's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
I think I'm using Chavez, or I might have changed it to Power.
Utilizing the jab.
I either use Chavez or Power.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Good block. Didn't get it done going to the body there. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Tiger's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling me?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him,
This dude's
you have
just
two
trash,
eyes, right?
though.
Use the
He
good one.
is, man, he was worse than the last dude.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point.
I'm trying shit for real.
Store for down the stretch of this fight. Tiger's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but
Lean
not
back
being
all you want
effective
to.
at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Keep moving. Garantidos, Khabib.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. He's committed to the combination punching now. He's working out well up top. Needs to improve that
Yeah, he is. It's just a matter of time. He done already got dropped like 5 times.
He is damaged badly there.
It's called
He
it.
may hit the floor.
It's over.
And away he goes.
Oh my God!
You just called it, Sosa. He damn sure ain't getting up this time.
Maybe 6 inches.
Body.
The ref stops the fight. Tigers unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Boy, I close. It's the 6th round. You said the sound effects of the punch is crazy. Yeah. It's my shit. I miss playing it.
The Sandman's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy
82%
Atlas,
of
I'm
my
Joe
right
Tessitore.
uppercuts.
Always enjoy
Hey.
you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
You said you got a song request. You know we can't be thugging it too much. You know what I mean? We can't be thugging it too much. And I know we probably just got a commercial. Probably why yeah, we got a commercial. I got to take the commercial breaks off for y'all. I apologize about that. Hell nah. No Zero, do not finish your ass out of here. You say first 45 seconds. Dr. D. Chong. I think I played him. Sidestepper.
Good evening, the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to every.
We out here big rusty getting dubs though, but we fought some bombs, so let's see what this dude about. We ain't gonna know until we get us a spam or a side stepper.
Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. West's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Great right was lined up, but he missed. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Halfway through round number 1. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Good job, buddy.
The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. West's blocking ability. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot he just scored with. Great combination. He is down on the mat.
What's going on with it, Blaze? What's going on with it? That nigga drip nasty. You got to put him down.
Trainers through with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And that's the end of round 1. The Sandman's in control of things in his mind right now. Just look at that attitude.
What's going on with it, Blaze? I've been over on Undisputed, man. I'm about to play a little bit later, bro. I don't know if you've been paying attention to my streams, Blaze.
West's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Nice block by the comeback kid. How about that 4-punch combination?
Double up your punches. Focus.
You see he comes over the top with that right hand. West is hurt by a big shot. Comeback kid's leg can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. Blocks that belt line well. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Comeback Kid. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
The Sandman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires.
He said he's going to play with Creative Fighter. We can get one in, bro. We can get one in whenever you're ready, bud. He fucking me up on the damage.
We get a close-up look. The Sandman's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Solid straight right hand. And sharp hook by the comeback kid. The Sandman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. West is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Great work offensively, landing that combination by West. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. West's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Move your hand. Keep working the body.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good combination to the body. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. 10 seconds to go in this round. He missed with that headshot. And that's the end of round 3. Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. Good way to protect the midsection. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Crashes home with a hook. Oh, and he's going to the body well. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Seconds to go in round number 4. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice.
Yeah, he's decent.
They're crisp, they're short, and together.
West's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start
What's going
saying,
on with it,
hey,
Chris?
You know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
You need to jab.
I want to see you double up on the jab and then the right.
Round number 5 has arrived. Kid Comebacks opening up this round with a lot of momentum. Now, down on your scorecard, but he clearly won the last round and carries that into this round.
Well, look, the old-time trainers, my trainer, Cusamato, used to always say there's no such thing as a one-round championship fight. You know, you got to do it. You do it to be the top guy round after round for a lot of rounds together. Well, that's what it's about right now. Yeah, he had a couple bad rounds, but now he has a chance to be back in this fight and show that his worth is down the stretch.
The Sandman's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Good, strong combo. West's right hand scores well. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. The Sandman's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That straight right, unable to connect.
Come on, kid. Keep working the body.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Nice.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
You don't like the southpaw.
And the round comes to an end.
Dog, we ain't gonna let it die,
Sandman's
Raccoon.
he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they
He
need
didn't
to
like
put
this.
forth
He
a
didn't
new
like me
defensive game
southpaw. He
Yeah,
did.
they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Scored well up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Comeback Kid. The Sandman's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Keep working the body.
Committing to the combo now, both land.
That was my fault.
The Sandman's left landing well. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Oh, what an uppercut.
Back to the body.
A huge shot countering back.
You're not focusing.
Little head knocking with that right hand. The Sandman's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Final 10 seconds. The Sandman's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. On the mark with the straight left hand. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good flush shot upstairs. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And that does it for this round.
Beautiful. Nice.
We got it.
Nice. Keep it up.
You say you saw me sneak that one in.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter.
I had to steal around that.
Pay for his misses. He's almost done.
Watch the water in the corner. Too much.
You're in control.
The Sandman's looking for a way he can get an edge here, but so far, through 7 rounds, and on your scorecard, it reflects it. This has been a very close fight, with neither man able to string together consecutive rounds won.
So this has been the Kentucky Derby. I mean, they're coming, both horses coming down the stretch. You know, one goes ahead, the other pulls even, the other pulls ahead. You know, right now it might be in the hands of the jockey, the hands of the trainer. Go to the whip.
Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Nice block that time, it was intended for the head. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Flush right hand to the head. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. The Sandman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. There's the combo to the body. Good defense, just covering up down low. Comeback Kid's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. West scoring with that right hand. Able to get rid of that one. He did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Carries that punch intended for the head.
Yes, sir.
And round 8 comes to an end. What you're seeing in here with these two guys, cut up, swollen, going back and forth.
Yeah, man. Twitch, I don't know. They go insane with their ads, bro.
I couldn't do that.
I don't know what that shit is.
You're exactly right. If you opened up Webster's dictionary and you looked for the definition of a warrior, this is exactly what you would want to see.
A little head hunting with the right. Double jab there by Comeback Kid.
Back to the body, back to the body. Inside. Work the body. Nice one.
The Sandman's in a bad spot right now. What a big
They rock him.
he goes down.
Had to give him a knockdown.
Outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
West is almost looking foolish that time he missed that. The Sandman's again on the receiving side of an uppercut. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good exchange. He fires back.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Effective counter-punching. Blocks it away. Overhand right. Comeback Kid showing us a real solid skill set here with his head. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Comes right back with some offense of his own. West putting forth a great combination there. The Sandman's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Comeback Kid. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Goes up top with a right hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Sandman's going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Teddy.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But
Yeah.
bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now. And his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
Very close fight. Tough to score some of those rounds, but they did. And for that...
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I know they ain't giving that last one.
Even the other two in his favor, a majority decision.
Very close. Either way you saw it.
By one
majority,
fucking
split,
point.
Whatever. Close, good, solid fight.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dog. Weak ass knockdown save. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Go back and look at these cards. Ain't no fucking way. No way he won that last round.
of Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fight. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds, middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. The Sandman's assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
And this already lagging with this doof. Yeah, that was a close one. I should have got that one. Was that you, Dion, on deck? That's a good fight, man. I don't know how they gave it to you that last round, especially with them last little ones I took. They gave you that last round. I'm like, ain't no way they gave it to him. Good fight, though, bro. Good fight. Shouts out to you. And they gave you that knockdown. Oh, my God. I was up that round, too. They gave it to him. Oh, my God. Nah, they just gave you that knockdown, bro. Because other than that, you wouldn't have got that knockdown, and we would have took, even if you won the 10th, I would have won.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
This dude lag is crazy. Shit.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Takes a step back.
Lag shit.
Counterpunch by Bulldog.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Good, solid right hand land. Bulldog being damaged right now. Punching. Did you see that? He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Haynes back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Lag is crazy.
Here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Able to land with the right. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
10 clicks of the talk. Bulldog so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. End of the round.
Yeah, it's terrible last night.
Knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy, because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
Fighting his game plan. Box intelligently for me.
Haynes, fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. The Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Body. Then his bitch ass glitch quit like a sucker. Body with the leg.
Damn, son. Rage quit.
He glitch quit too. Bum ass. Hey, get his bitch ass out of here with that quitting shit. Spam sniper. J.O. Knight. See what you do in the spamming. He about to spam. What's going on, Lamont? Yeah, Chris, we got him the fuck on the body.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you
even
action
blocked the
and
motherfucker. I
welcome you
reported his
to
bitch
the
ass.
New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's match.
Big mod gang in the building. Shouts out to all my mods in the building today. Got Blue Raccoon, BMF in here. Lamont Davis in the building.
With those eyes and taking a big stride to his
Yes, sir. We got all the mods in the building down there.
The man's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Able to dismiss it. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Again to the melon. Right to the body. The man's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Took a shot. Now he gets a left.
Head moving.
by the man. The Sandman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Hits him with the right hand. The Sandman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Scores up top with a left.
What's going on, Chito?
Throws a counter punch there. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Fine, listen to me. If you're listening, we have to do more. We have to pull ahead.
Yes, sir.
in
Puerto
this
Rico
round.
and La
Hear me?
Casa.
I need more
What's
than
going
one
on
punch
with it?
now, okay? More than one.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Cosby, what's going on? What's going on with it, brother?
Sandman's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
The man's combination punching is working well here. Protecting his head well with his guard. The man's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Able to dismiss that body shot. Halfway through round number 2. Blocks that punch. He gives as well as he... Good, solid right hand lands. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good job protecting himself. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. 10 seconds remaining in this round. The man's undoubtedly going to need his corner to get to work after that swelling started in the last round.
What's going on with it, Cosby? Boy, what's poppin', big dog? Shouts out to everybody that's in here right now.
Okay, keep boxing.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Yeah, I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna play a little bit later too. I'm gonna do half the stream this, half the stream Undisputed.
Here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
A well-targeted jab that time. Lands the left after setting it up with the jab. Solid uppercut.
Keep your back up, keep your back up,
off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Really frustrating his opponent now. The Sandman's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots.
Still not moving in the floor.
Hits him in the mug with the right.
Where's your body work? Get the body.
No, they will take my cholesterol. Big popsicle was popping. Another big mind gang in the building.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard.
What's going on with it, Box Eye View? Champ in the building. What's going on, homie?
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Sandman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. He comes with the straight right hand. The man's wanting to counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
Sandman's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Combo lands to the head. The man's left now getting into the mix. There's a straight right hand.
Trying to spam his little heart away. Yes, sir, man. It's free 99 to hit that like button. Absolutely free to support a player, so we like to say around these parts. Shouts out to Box Eye View. Shouts out to the homie Mr. Armin, too, over there with that 12-hour stream. I was tapped in earlier today.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Headshot lands, was a hook. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now, that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the man. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The man's landed a good, solid combination. The Sandman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. He snaps a jab. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. The Sandman's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Focus. Focus. Hey, you got to get some of that too. Now, come on, let's go.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And that's the end of round 5.
What's going on, me, Pop?
In the world, but when your eyes shuts closed
Yeah,
like
he getting
that,
all the way walked
everything
up.
changes. The one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because you got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Right to the head with that right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through round 6. Right on the mark with the hook up top. The Sandman's work in training camp is now paying off. You see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Up top with the right hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The man's in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in from what I've seen to take the house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said. And it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate.
You need to throw more
It's not
punches.
effective.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed.
Don't walk into the punches. Don't walk into the punches.
The man's able to avoid that punch.
Good job.
The Sandman's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. A little 1-2 jab. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And he returns on that exchange. And now he's targeting upstairs. The man's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
You know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. The man's punch didn't come close. He takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
Pressure up. You have to double the jab. All right. Look, he's timing you. Every time you come in, I want to see.
Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter, of picking your spots and being effective when you do.
Well, that's a good point, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's making him do what he wants to do without even coming forward. You know, he's pushing him all over the ring, but not with any physical force. Just by making sure that he controls the guy mentally, that he makes the guy feel a certain amount of pressure, and makes the guy react the way he wants him to react.
The man's showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was running the ball, all of a sudden the run was taken away, so they started passing. I give him credit. You know, he's making an adjustment. He's trying to win the ball game. Well, he's trying to win this fight.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
That's why I'm saying throwing the jab right here.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. The old 1-2 scores for him. Oh, that's good stuff. Fires right back with one of his own. Good work by the man. Round 8. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
That's it. You heard him. Keep on him. Keep moving. Keep the hands moving, and you'll beat him to the punch.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Gets rid of that body shot. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. And now another left. The Sandman's really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the low? There it is! He just fought the other hand.
No, he should have been on the inside.
I got PS5 already, but got the P3 at Fight Night Champion. Thought it would people on there. There's nobody on there. It's on Xbox. That's where online is at. They play online on PS3.
After that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. The man stunned, and he is hurt. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Well placed jab straight. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Blocks that punch. The Sandman's making this like art. Oh, did you see that? Great right hand by the man. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be trouble. victory for him. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.
It just, I'm about to say, my bad, y'all. I should be back. Yeah, I got kicked off the fucking Xbox. I'm still here, y'all. If you can hear me, I'm still here. Okay, yeah. My bad, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened. Come on, is this dude gonna fight or what? Fucking. What's going on with it, Kevin? Yeah, my gang, the big my gang was in the building. This is funny as fuck. This is hella funny. Y'all don't even know why I'm laughing. Funny as fuck. We can sit here all day. You gonna be the one that's ducking his smoke. There we go.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you.
I appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all run them likes up because y'all know it's free 99 to support a player.
So many great fights.
We ain't went nowhere. We just had a little delay in the screen.
Much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. The Cannon's self-confidence seems to just come
said you
through
can't hear
with
audio.
each step he takes down to the ring.
I don't know what's up with that hit, man. You should be able to hear the audio. Definitely should be able to hear the audio.
The Sandman's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand.
Yo, who put Daywalker on timeout, man? Who did that? Who put Daywalker on timeout? I don't know who did that, Daywalker. I got to see who did that. I think that might be Hitman's shit that's going on. Droid Bot was popping. You said you think you know who it was, Daywalker. I don't know who the fuck did that shit.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Shouts out to the homie Daywalker. Y'all can't be putting Daywalker in timeout. My boy Cheeto. Y'all can't put him in timeout.
Talk is done. It is simply time to fight. The Cannon's in bad shape. With the right hand. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Halfway through this round. The Sandman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff. and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on the cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. The Cannon's defense is paying off now. Not able to land the headshot. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Nice work. He can't handle the speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up. Keep it up.
And round number 3 is underway. The Cannon's proving to be elusive. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Cannon. Blocks that belt line well.
Not focusing. You're not focusing.
Oh, what a huge power punch. And
I appreciate that, Chito, man. I know you are, man. I'm going to have to figure out who the fuck did it, so I can do something about it. You feel me?
The Cannon's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
And I know you will, Chito, man. You always here to support me.
Fires right back at him. Halfway through this round here. The Cannon's eye is now cut. The Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Keep working the body.
Sets up that right hand with the jab.
Keep it tight inside. Keep it going.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Let's see some more head movement, Jack.
And round 3 comes to an end.
Big punch now, Jack. No doubt about it.
I don't think you can. It'll be an emulated version on PC. Corey Bot. It'll be an emulated version. I don't think it'll be the regular version. This is the only one on Xbox you can play online.
Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine. You know what you need to do to win this fight.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
The Sandman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Zachanic's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good, solid shots with the combo downstairs. Hook to the body. Oh, that got to him. Oh! He goes down.
Body!
Punches just put him down.
Get the young fellas out. It is raining punches here.
Bitch ass clown.
Rage quit.
Am I gonna get the win? Am I gonna get the win? Or is Laker Queen really a Laker Queen? Am I gonna get the win? Put y'all bets in the comment section if we get the win or not. Got to win. I got the win. He's still quick. Send him a message. Come on, send it. Send it. Send it. Send it. Send it. Oh, I done played him before and he quit. Oh my God. Yo, this is why I swear, like the receipts is crazy. They stand the test of time. How you quitting? That's why you bitch ass didn't get that, you fruit. Bad as fuck. As don't want no smoke. You mad as fuck. Hey. Did y'all see this message? Oh my God, this is so fucking funny. This is the same person. Look at this. I knew that name looked familiar, y'all. And look at these messages. He gonna say how running working out bomb high. And then I said how quitting working out for you. Hey, this gotta be a girl. It called me, call me a fruit. Yo, this was December 2024. And then I fought him again. 5/22/25, and he still quit. This the third time. Yo, let's look at this profile, man. Yo, this shit is fucking hilarious. This gotta be a girl. Hold on, y'all. Yo, my bad. I'm back, y'all. But that shit was funny as fuck. This gotta be a girl. All right, let's get it. All right, let's go. QD, this is going to be a good fight.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Showing you some defense there with the block. The Sandman's hit by a big left hand. Basic but beautiful jab right hand. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those.
They're very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Blocks that punch. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination.
Keep working that jab, baby.
Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Blocks it away. He got hit, but he sends it right back. punch able to land early on in this fight. And just like that, things turn around. A back-and-forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Flush shot, the left hand came in. Last 10 seconds. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
Let's go.
And the kind of round where Judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now, it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. He just missed that shot up top. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The Sandman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. A little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Carries that punch away. The Sandman's once again the target of a hook. There's no denying he's having a lot of success with the hook right now. But, in a way, is there a concern? Big shot there. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. That right hand serving as well. The Sandman's left working well that time. He is swinging for the fences trying to get his man after being hurt himself.
Yeah.
And that's the end of round 3.
Good job, Pete. You're in control of this fight, but people get careless out there. Keep boxing smart.
Good, fun, entertaining fight. If you're a fan, if you're a broadcaster, if you're in these two corners, you're probably sweating now as they've traded knockdowns. Now, you do have them up 2 rounds to 1, though, as we start round number 4, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he served himself a little bit. He learned something from that knockdown. He's been a little more cautious, but he's still being the boss, still controlling things.
Good looking 2-punch combination there. We got a fighter who was knocked out earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going and, hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you, keep taking it. Keep going to that well until there's no more water. If he's giving you an opportunity to catch him with the same thing, keep doing it.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep working his hand. Good.
The Sandman solid. And he beats him out. I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm, he's very in control.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. The Sandman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Halfway into round number 5 here. The Sandman's got a way of just getting away from that punch. The midst of the straight right. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Watch the headshot.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good return fire that time. Count down the final moments of this round. And round 5 comes to an end. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to pull around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner.
Big shot, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. What do you look for here out of the referee? What should he be looking for so that he knows, hey, listen, it's time to stop this fight. The cut has gotten so bad.
Well, first of all, he's looking where the cut, where the blood is flowing from. It's above the eyes, so it's going down. It's impairing the vision. So that's going to get the referee's attention, and he's going to eventually bring the doctor up into the corner.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Oh, he is absolutely effective. And yet another big shot comes in. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
5, 6.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
Well, that's really wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Right hand downstairs. A little head hunting with the right. He continues to land big shots, and he's going for it. You can see he wants to end it, Teddy.
Well, that's what a puncher's mentality is. He wants to end the fight. He wanted to end this fight when he was in the locker room while he was waiting for this fight.
Good-looking uppercut that time. And that's the end of round 6. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
How about that exchange? Nice work, great technique, the combo land. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Sandman's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, he's not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again. Then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do hard charging with that right hand. Oh, that's
Come on, man. All that shit I just hit this nigga with, and they gave him the fucking
stun. Close here. Can he survive the round? He's got the heart of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
This is the kind of fight I like as we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard, Teddy. A very close fight. You have him up just a little bit, but that's because of the knockdown. Each guy has done something here that's impressive.
Yeah, what I like about the other guy, he doesn't have the neon, you know, the light-up talent, you know, with the power, you know, with the scintillating speed. He doesn't have that, but what about the talent of being dependable? Isn't that a talent? We forget about that sometimes, and he is showing and displaying that.
The Sandman's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round, but with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. He missed with that headshot. Comes with the right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Much
Much better this one.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Move it.
Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. He's thinking about stopping this fight. Is this the time now, Teddy, where the fighter has to understand that and try to end the fight on his own terms?
Well, it's a catch-22 right now.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. The Sandman's got things going on his side now. Remember, this fight was going against him. Now, a good rally by him.
Some of that body work there, even when he was losing the rounds, that body work, it's starting to pay dividends right now.
That punch just close. To the head he goes and lands well with the right hand left hook combo. Flush right hand to the head. The Sandman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And that's the end of round 9. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform.
What's going on,
under
Aiden?
those conditions.
QD fight.
This is it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're winning this one. Don't get sloppy, okay? Keep boxing smart.
You gotta watch the water in the corner too much.
Look at me.
This has been a real good one tonight. And now it comes down to this, the final round.
Relax, come on now, relax.
Nice block. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Stay on the inside.
Goes up top with the right hand. There he is, landing a combo. Good defensive skill. Well played, straight right hand. Unable to score with the hook. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good shot to the head with that right hand. As if the right hand wasn't enough, how about that accurate left hook he just landed to the midsection? And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good, strong fight tonight, Teddy, but a real tough fight to score.
This is the kind of fight because one guy's throwing a lot of punches, the other guy's throwing the more clean, effective punches. You really don't know. You could flip a coin. They leave it up to the judges.
And the judges' scorecards are in, so let's send it up to the ring for the official decision. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight.
Yeah, he definitely bumped us
Sometimes
with
these
that
judges do.
They gave him a bullshit ass
Turned out
knockdown.
okay.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. So glad you... Opening round scheduled for 10. Well, the style that we're seeing here tonight, Ted, is really athletic, unorthodox kind of fighter. You know, you're like a professor of the sweet science. I cannot imagine that you're a big fan of it.
No, I'm not. You know, what I'm a fan of is the talent. I mean, the speed, the confidence that he has that he can do that, the bravado. I'm a fan of that, but I believe that you take that talent and you have to have a vehicle to drive that talent. And the vehicle is technical development. And he doesn't have that. I mean, when you pull back, the guy's going to time you. And their glove's not going to be there. And all of a sudden, you're going to say, gee, you know what? With all this great talent, I wish I had kind of coupled it up with good technical talent.
Able to cover up that shot. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. A good knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. 3. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out.
Wow! Once again, he goes down. And he survived this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. The Sandman's right hand scores well. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. And banging away he goes. He's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. The Sandman's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. Never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is, because he came out very dry, no sweat on him at all, and he got caught cold.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
What's going on with us, Chef
They're
Moose?
underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it sure is.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Well, for a guy who likes to fight on the outside, what would be #1 on his to-do list?
Control range. Make sure that he's punching at the right distance and at the right time. You're too late punching. That shorter man, he's in close already.
The Sandman's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round #1. Well-placed right hands from both men. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Undertaker scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's another right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. The Undertaker's putting forth a great combination there. The Sandman's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spot. Good job.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to show you his blocking ability. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Scores well to the head with the right hand. The Undertaker's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. And coming upon that halfway mark of this 3-minute round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Hits him in the mug with the right. Oh, what an exchange! Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. The Undertaker's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He scored well after being hit himself. And that's the end of round 2. The Undertaker's pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't.
Throw.
And round number 3 is underway. Great movement to get away from those punches. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook. Missed the body shot. And now he scores well with a straight right. Good way to protect the midsection. The Undertaker showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good defense, just covering up down low. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. The Sandman's able to land a nice clean left hand. Comes right back with a shot of his own. A headshot blocked. Didn't get it done going to the body there. The Sandman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. And this round comes to an end.
There you go.
Okay, listen. All right, very nice. How you feeling? Good? All right, very nice, very nice. You need to finish with the hook. Finish with the hook.
Waste my
It's
time.
easy
What's going on
right
with
there,
it?
just like we practiced.
I see everybody popping in there.
The Sandman's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished himself in any great amount so far. I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautifully.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch. And that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
The Sandman's well off the mark that time. Very good work right there. The power shot after blocking his opponent's effort. Nice work doubling up that jab. Now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with a straight left. How about that counter shot to the head? That right hand over the top lands flush. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. Just punching air that time. Big shot he just scored with. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
3 minutes gone by in this round. The Undertaker's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut work.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches, not to keep them away.
New round underway here. He's hoping that it doesn't look like the last stanza where he was knocked down.
Well, this is a sport, a profession where hope is attached to something very tangible. You know, it's not just a notion, we hope, but it's attached to his jab. It's attached to his head movement. He has a good jab. He has good head movement. Guess what? He has hope he'll be okay the next round.
The Sandman's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Combination to the head. Somehow he's avoiding going down. What a big shot. He is not begged for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to it.
Oh, you want to play it 3 times and get your ass whooped. This is funny shit to me. Play it one more time, bitch ass clown. One more time, clown, before you get up out of here.
1, 2.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good right hand.
Keep your head moving.
The Undertaker's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. He has his target. He lands a straight right. The Undertaker's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Right to the head with that right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. You're okay. Don't worry. You're doing fine. All right, breathe. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some more.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? The Sandman's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Good exchange. He fires back. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Wow!
This bitch ass bum.
Gone.
This dude's a fucking bum.
You are done. Out of here.
Fucking bum.
Fight over. 1 punch. Over.
And they just gave him a fucking flash. That's why he just kept doing that fucking right hand with his bitch ass. Play it 3 times, you hoe ass clown. He's a clown. Lost every fucking round. Dude is a weirdo. Fucking weirdo, losing the whole fucking fight. Look at that. He threw another punch, but a fucking straight with his goofy ass. If I fight him again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Ringside for Teddy Atlas.
Trash.
I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 10 rounds, middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. The Sandman's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence.
Man, that shit was trash. It was trash with the bitch ass. That's why he kept throwing that punch. He couldn't win no other way. He was praying he got that, and he got it.
Crawford's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. That was a miss by Junito. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Nice block by Juanito. Up top with the right hand. The Sandman's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored. Halfway through this round, blocks away that headshot.
Watch the hook, come on.
The Sandman's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Hooks on the inside.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Come on.
That was a fine block by Junito. Unable to score with the hook. There's the combo downstairs. Junito's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Not able to land the headshot. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway through round number 2.
Body shot, body shot.
Up top with the quick hook. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hand. Way to block there. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
All right, now let's go. Let's go. This fight is real close, you hear me? It's too close. We don't want this to go to the judges.
And round number 3 is underway.
Stay away from those. Come on, man.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. The Sandman's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Junito's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good, solid right hand by Junito. And now they're trading blows. Crawford's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Halfway through this round here. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Go! Go!
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Good defensive skill with the block by Junito. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. A good block. The Sandman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Big uppercut right on the mark.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And this round comes to an end.
Don't stand in front of me. Don't leave. I don't want to see you on the outside with him.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Is
Too much.
not in the
3 rounds completed here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Nowhere close that punch by Juanito. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Junito's fighting real smart here on the outside. The Sandman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Crawford's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Janito's putting on a show here. Defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes them.
That's a big right hand there. Did you see that? Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Gotta chase these fucking sidestep motherfuckers.
The bell rings, signifying the end of the round. The Sandman's Cutman is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using
Yeah, he
in
sidesteps
there.
whatever
You know, you
punch.
can only use
Yeah.
certain things, Aventine, adrenaline,
That's why I switched to
and
southpaw on
thrombus.
him.
I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
The fighting history, okay? Don't fight.
So they all
Round
mine.
number 5 has arrived. There's that overhand right.
So he steps every punch.
Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Janito's movement really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Crawford.
Coming now, come on.
The Sandman's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big
Yeah,
way.
he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
That's a solid right hand by Juanito. Turns over that hook upstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Keep working the
Smart counter punch by Crawford. Nice work with the uppercut. Very clean offense from defense by Juanito. The Sandman's right hand scores well. Good shot there with that left. Solid straight right hand. Good way to bring it back with the left hook after landing that right to the head. He just missed that shot up top. The Sandman scoring with that right hand. And that's the end of round 5.
We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Stick, jab, jab, and sit down on your punches. Get in position, and then sit down on the punches, all right? Now listen, I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it.
The start of the 6th round. Crawford's coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight. There it is! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
3, 4, 5.
Dude, just fucking sidestep.
I give
Can't
him a lot
stand
of
this
credit
shit.
for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to
Look.
impress and move forward.
Every punch he throws is
I give him
a
credit,
fucking
but I also
sidestep.
recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Junito's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Halfway through round 6. Junito's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. The Sandman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm there, when you're in control there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
And he returns on that exchange. And round 6 comes to an end. Crawford's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Nice work on the inside.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great quote, "Do you believe in miracles?" The only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
A little head hunting with the right. Very nice defensive guard there. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Crawford's a slugger. There's no other way to describe him but that. But that style is a perfect fit for this fight. He's winning these middle rounds.
Yeah, he loves this. This is a Pier 6 brawl, and he's very comfortable in that kind of bout.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Halfway through the 7th round. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. That works out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. The Sandman's able to land a good, solid left hand. And that's the end of round 7.
Okay, listen. Don't let him plant his feet. Keep moving forward. Keep locked down.
As we start round number 8, the harsh realities are starting to sink in with him now. The Sandman's in a bad spot here. Just look at his face. He's been damaged and obviously trailing on your scorecard.
Yeah, you got to worry about those cuts, too. You got to worry about if you let him continue, do you do damage to the future?
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Work the body.
Crawford, Juanito's hit by a right hand. Crawford, big shot comes crashing home. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
Get up, man.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Get up, get up. Come on, get up.
Crawford's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
That's okay, that's all right. Pay him back. We'll pay him back.
The Sandman's lack of defense, especially when it comes to just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Crawford's punch didn't come close. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Janito's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And the round comes to an end.
You can do it now.
What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. The Sandman's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a Cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
There you go.
Let's get it.
The 9th round of this good fight. Janito's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Fine looking right hand by Junito. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Gets rid of that effort. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Juanito's ability to properly throw and land his combination has been stunning. Kenny, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Look at
What?
that.
What?
And he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Wow.
He shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, the Sandman's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Oh, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
They more time. The last round has arrived.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Junico.
Oh, and there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
3, 4, get up, 5, 6.
Oh, he was up, Marcus.
Back up on his feet. Let's see what he has next.
Janito's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
The Sandman's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really.
What a great round this has turned into after
That's that bullshit, bro. Yeah, he is, man, but that's that bullshit.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
See, that's the thing, though. It's imagine if I would have kept playing, he wouldn't even came close. That's some bullshit right there. Hey, look at this dude. That's all he do is straights and a right uppercut. Sidestep straight, sidestep right uppercut.
I thought we were going the distance.
It's all cool.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas,
No, I've been in here at 326. We about to get up out of here. We be back tomorrow, place. St. Randall, you just came in here, and we about to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Shouts out to the homie Randall.
I am the original.
The original. The original. Hey, when we go get up out of here, man, I appreciate everybody that came in and tapped in with me, man. Thank you all. God bless y'all. Have a good evening. We up out this motherfucker. Peace.
Ever. There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, to Mike?
Lux Vision or No Vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.